Cheeky Sport on Rinse.
You are now tuned into Rinse FM, and this is Cheeky Sport. You hear with myself, Big J.
Mourinho Akeem.
Mr. Heritage.
And Jose out, baby.
Obviously, yeah, we're going to start a mad show after the FA Cup weekend. We're going to try our best to talk about the upcoming Champions League final. Obviously, what happened in the FA Cup final with Manchester United and Chelsea. Some of these World Cup squads as well. We're going to have to talk about. Yeah, man. And we're going to try our best not to fight today. Because at the moment...
Who's fighting?
What do you mean who's fighting?
There's a lot that's being said. We need some music at this point, please, for this.
But there's a lot to talk about in regards to the final, innit?
There's loads to talk about.
Yeah, and I think that some things... You know,
the finals in the past. The finals in the past. Let's talk about.
Whoa!
The finals in the past.
It
well,
is.
Let's
World Cup's coming up.
Chuck some questions at Akeem, please.
No. In fact, I want to start. I'm not going to start with rants because I feel like if you guys haven't already, after this one, go watch the special that we did with Rants and Bants before on our channels, where he came in a few weeks ago or months ago, speaking about Jose out.
The truth.
Basically about Jose not being good enough for the squad.
I was Jose out even before the Seville game, and man were like, "Oh no, it's premature." Now everyone's coming to me with a humble pie, bro. I got the custard beat. Yeah, you don't know what's there.
Trust me,
I got the custard.
Man, I handed him plates of pie.
Akeem, do you want some custard?
I got some sauce for that.
You want custard, Akeem?
So I feel like let's start with the final in regards to the setup. What did you initially think when you saw the setup, Akeem? Because obviously, from the episode, it sounded like you wanted to blame the players. Well, you said it was part of the players' fault.
You've been doing that all season.
Because
Fico.
Yeah, Fico. Yeah, I'm Fico. Yeah, whatever, mate. Yeah. So I blame the players most of the time. Now,
what, Pogba?
Hold on. I blame the players most of the time.
Name and shame.
I blame the players. No. Pogba actually had an all right game.
What, that header?
No, bro. He was doing bits, bro.
The header was bits.
Nah, you can't, bro. You can't cuss Pogba.
He was our best player.
Yeah, it was good.
The
header was bits, yeah.
Bro, you missed a chance, bro. Come on. Anyway, look.
Because man was spreading the ball like jam. Spreading it across the pitch, man, like gassing.
Look at this
guy.
Go on, Akeem. Say what you're saying,
when I saw the lineup, yeah, obviously Lukaku was injured. According to Jose Mourinho, yeah, and he was just coming back from fitness.
He was strapped up.
Yeah?
He looked like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man was strapped up on the knees,
exactly,
boy. You see them knee braces?
With the knee braces.
Yeah, trust me, man.
Exactly.
Had them stunners on.
So apart from that, I don't think.
Hey, these kids don't know about
apart from that, obviously Eric Bailly not being in the squad was the one thing that I was like, come on. That
was the one thing. That
was the main thing.
What's happened to Bailey?
Bruv, you know what happened? What I've heard, yeah, from a source, blood, was the West Brom game, innit? He wanted Eric Bailly to play, and Eric Bailly was ill, innit? And Eric Bailly's like, yeah, I'm not really feeling well. And then after that, we ain't seen him again, bruv. That's what Jose does, bruv. If you don't want to play injured or whatever, bruv, you know what I mean? That's what he does. You just say, yeah, well, boom.
Yeah, but then he makes men out of boys.
Where's McNaughty, by the way?
That's what he does. That's what he does.
Where's McNaughty?
He's on the bench.
Bro.
Anyway, we'll move on about that.
So going back to the starting lineup.
Starting lineup.
So that was like
Bailly was the main one. Obviously Martial, but I knew Martial.
The second thing was Lukaku.
But obviously I knew Martial weren't going to be in the team anyway. I knew he weren't going to be in the starting 11. Everyone knew that.
Why?
But because look, he's not in the good books of Jose Mourinho at the moment.
And I know we're going to talk about the World Cup squeeze
later.
Hold on.
And for some reason,
did you just say? What player was it?
Who? Martial.
Do you remember that time when we was walking back from a Cheeky Sport down one of them alleyways in Shoreditch somewhere? And
that sounds mad.
It does sound mad.
Sounds
and you man was gassing. you man was gassing how sick Martial was.
He's a bad boy.
I think he scored that goal against Real Madrid in some friendly.
Yeah, he is sick.
He got the assist.
You know was gassing, do you remember?
Bro, but the point is,
you remember gas.
Bro,
he beat like 4 men.
He ate 4 men, bro, man. Lingard got the tap in, yeah.
Bro, the point is, he should have started instead of Rashford, innit? Like he should have started instead of Rashford. Don't say all of a sudden. Don't say all of a sudden, mate. Don't say all of a sudden.
This is what I'm gonna say about Rashford. Yeah.
Go on.
Remember what I said about Rashford last time I was there?
Jermaine has always been on him. Jermaine's always been on him. He never liked Martial.
Hold it. Everyone's saying that Rashford can't play up front, yeah, but I remember his debut against Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
That was up front on his own, banged in 2 goals.
Yeah, but that was in a different system. The way Jose likes to play, he can't play on his own.
So it's Jose's fault then.
But I've been saying that though. I was at the Brighton game.
You are the truth.
I was at the Brighton game. Rashi was up front on his own, and he's so isolated, bro. Like, there's no structure when we attack. So when man are passing the ball, nobody's like everyone's going where they want to go, bruv. Like there's nothing. He's super isolated.
Rants. Look, you're saying that, yeah. But the fact is, and you know this because I was sitting next to you at the game, yeah.
Yeah.
That Rashford didn't get himself into the game, yeah? Him and Lingard was terrible in the first half. At least... Hold on. Let me finish, yeah? The truth is, yeah, regardless of every man in the world who wants to cuss Sanchez, man gets on the ball. Man at least tries and gets on the ball. Bro, he's never missing. He's never missing. You can't say that. He's not an Ozil.
Yeah, but Sanchez,
he's not an Ozil. That's the difference here.
Sanchez and Pogba.
Because Ozil will go missing. You never knew he played a game. Yeah?
Sanchez.
No. But what my point is, he is off form, but man is about. When he's playing, you know he's playing. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
How many times did he lose the ball again?
So that's your point. You're basically
That's
saying
down to the personality of the players, though.
Yeah,
because Sanchez and Pogba, even if they're having horrible games, they always want the ball. They always show. But Rashford is a youth blood, and not only that, yeah, he's playing with no confidence. That is why he's playing like that. Because under LVG, yeah, he had confidence. He was oozing. He knew even if he missed 2 chances.
Same with Martial.
Them man knew if they had bad games, they were playing the next match.
Bro, LVG didn't fill no one with confidence, bro.
LVG
LVG
finished 6th in the league.
Where did he finish?
And I'll tell you what, if we didn't have De Gea, we would have finished 6th in the league as well.
Fifth in the FA Cup.
Guys, can I...
5th in the FA Cup, well done.
That's a quick question.
More successful than
And a
Jose.
file of facts from W. Smith, well
That's a
done.
quick question. Obviously, this is mainly to Chris and to Rance, yeah? Before the season started, or before once Jose was announced as Manchester United manager, one of the potential problems that people were talking about was the fact that he would not give youngers a chance.
Yep.
Do you feel like him giving youngers a chance has been to his detriment?
No.
After giving... Let me ask you.
Whoa.
Let me ask you.
What youngers though?
I don't.
As a Lingard, as a Rashford, that's how.
And McTominay.
Well, no, Rashford. He's forced into Rashford. Yeah,
he's not forced.
He has no choice.
He's played more for Rashford than any other player.
I'm saying again. We all know the market this summer when we was talking about Morata and Lukaku. Yeah, there weren't a lot of big boy strikers that names that were flying around. You know what I mean? Man, them still had to wait for Griezmann as well. But I'm saying, do you feel like he would have gone for like maybe a more older, more experienced striker?
I don't think so. I think Mourinho is doing what he wants anyway. Remember,
he's never played at the Manchester United level.
But bruv, remember,
He's never played at that level. You know?
But he's been at that level.
Champions League, top flight football.
But the point is,
let's not act like Lukaku's a finished article.
Everyone knows he is. No one else is.
How old is he?
He's 24.
He's 24.
Yeah, he should be like.
He's getting there. And this is
wait, hold on a second, Chris. Hold on a second, Chris. Who else at 24 is that good? Who else has been 24 has been that good? I know you can't name more than 10 players in the world.
I'll tell you one.
I know you can't name more than...
Kunta Kane.
Oh, Kunta Kane.
Yeah. Okay. Name 9 more. Name 9 more.
Messi.
You can't. Yeah, Messi. Yeah, see, you're getting in that realm, yeah? So that's what I'm saying.
You asked me to name player. I've named you players.
Exactly. So my point is, man's 24. Listen. Like I said, because I know Jay didn't like him before. No one could cuss Lukaku. Lukaku is... Do you know what? I'm going to say one thing. Chris, I'm going to say one thing. You can talk. I'm going to say one thing. People forget, yeah? I'm saying this into the camera. Man is about 3 goals behind Kane in the Premier League. He's played for West Brom and blood clot Everton.
It's more than 3 goals.
He's not. He's 3 goals behind him. He's 3 goals behind him. Check the stats. Or maybe 4.
He's played more seasons.
Bro, it doesn't matter. He's 27.
He just said it doesn't matter. Kane's only played 3 seasons.
Listen, I'm talking about the fact that Jose didn't buy...
Bro, he's 24 and he's scored 100 goals.
He didn't got there. We splashed, but we didn't splash on like...
No, you splashed, bro.
Yeah, but bro,
Man United splashed, but they didn't splash on finished articles.
But man could talk about splashing, yeah. Man brought in what 36-year-old Zlatan, yeah, or something, bruv. Like just for a...
But that was a free, though.
Yeah, but that was a short-term job, blood. Jose is a patch-over merchant, bruv. That's what he is. He brought in Zlatan, yeah, to do the 1-year job, and then he brought in Lukaku, yeah, and then he brought in Matic, who's already 30.
And he killed Martial.
Who's already 30. He brought in Alexis Sanchez, who's going to be 30 this year, bruv. That's killed Tony as well. He's just killing bare man, and then he's looking at, and I'm hearing we're getting linked with, then we're getting linked with Willian, another 30-year-old player, blood. Man stays,
Chelsea Willian.
Yeah, blood.
Rants. Listen,
man stays killing him, bruv. He's gonna turn us into old man United, blood. That's what it is. He's gonna bring in 35-year-old.
So you feel like he should have still played them youngers, despite.
Bro, the thing is, not only is he not playing them, when he is playing them, he's playing them, and then after the game, he's battering them and saying, "Yo, this is exactly why I don't play them." Like, what kind of man management is that?
No, but Rants. The truth is, yeah, I get what you're saying. But he has brought young players through, like McTominay.
Where's Luke Shaw?
Like McTominay. Hold on a second. Luke Shaw even you can see visually.
How can
hold on a second. Hold on. Even visually, man was overweight. Yeah, he clearly wasn't on his game. Oh, it's real talk, bro. It's real talk. He wasn't on his game.
I
don't care. Listen, the difference. No.
Ask you one question.
Who's waffling? Me.
His overweight has nothing to do with it.
This is
What do you mean?
waffle, blood.
How has that got nothing to do with it? What are you talking about?
McTominay is
How can
playing.
you, hold on. Can we just tackle that? How's that got nothing to do with it? That clearly has something to do with it. He's overweight. He's overweight. He's not on his game. He's not on his game.
Last season. Bro, there was...
Bro.
What game was it that he played?
Every time Luke Shaw has played this season, he's played as well, if not better than Ashley Young.
No.
He's been
Rants. I'm talking about the rants. We're talking about the past, though. I'm not talking about... You're talking about overall since Mourinho's come here about Shaw. I'm not talking about last couple of months or whatever. Overall... Shaw has not had the game time because man has been unfit.
And because there's been certain times. No, because there's been certain times when Shaw's played and he's been superb.
Yes, of course he has. I'm not disagreeing now. Bro, Jay, can I just say something? Yeah, ability is one thing. I get that, and he has got the ability. Clearly better than my man. What's it called?
Rat-footed Ashley Young.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. He's better than Ashley Young. But wait, let me finish. Yeah. But yeah, with
Who's
Mourinho,
33, by the way?
With Mourinho, because you guys keep talking about age, yeah? With Mourinho, yeah? He doesn't want to be like Arsene Wenger, yeah? Which is a specialist in favour. Well, hold on a second. Let me explain. Because Arsene Wenger puts age first. Let me play a few young kids. But then what do you win, bro?
What did you win?
That's it. Hold on a second. Hold on.
What did you win?
Hold on.
What did you win?
Hold on.
What did you win? Bang, bang.
Bro, bang, bang.
We won. We started Lingard and Rashford up front.
Wait.
They were our main attackers.
Jay,
we didn't win anything.
Jay, we're talking about... Hold on, Jay.
We're talking present day.
We're talking... No.
What did you win, bro?
We're talking about present day.
What did you win?
Chris, we're talking about present day, but you're trying to talk about Mourinho's philosophy overall.
No,
make your mind up. Make your mind up.
We're talking about present day.
Okay, we're talking about present day. We're talking about present day.
Mourinho's philosophy overall is that he gets old man.
Yeah.
What I was saying is...
No, Chris.
This man should be on Mourinho's PR team, blood, because he's waffling.
How is that waffling? No, let me just say one thing. Let me say two sentences and you man could talk.
God.
Firstly, yeah, Mourinho, because he is dancing in this, yeah? Talking about... He's dancing, trying to do the two-step on it, yeah? He's talking about Mourinho's legacy firstly, yeah? Let me just make it clear. He's the second most successful manager in Premier League history. He's more successful than Arsenal.
No.
Facts. Shut up. It's the truth. Shut up is the truth.
You said if he wins the FA Cup
and all this donkey crap from 20 years ago. He's more successful than Arsene Wenger.
He said 2 weeks ago, he said if Jose wins the FA Cup, then he's the most
domestically.
Oh, shut up.
Domestically. Yeah, he is. Bro, Chris, hold on. Chris, hold on.
Anyway, I'll sidestep. Wenger's not our manager no more. I don't care. I don't care.
Cool. We passed that. Present day, yes, he is playing a lot of old man. You're right. Yeah? You're right. And his philosophy...
One other thing, and then you can carry on. He said, we missed the presence. Didn't he say the presence was Fellaini?
Yeah. He's a full blood.
Go on, continue.
Trust me, Mourinho builds basketball teams.
Put some sauce on that.
He does that big...
Bruv, he builds basketball teams. That's why McTominay's playing, because he's 6'5". He's useless, blood. Man,
you can't say
coking,
useless,
blood.
bro. No.
Man like Kevin, blood. Home Alone, blood. And swimming in grass, blood. He's rubbish, blood.
He's been good this year.
McTominay's crap. So Alex Ferguson gassed my man into a Scotland call-up. He's rubbish.
No, he's good.
McTominay is dead.
I'm not having that. He's good.
Dead, blood. We got a brother called Andreas Pereira out on loan, yeah? But you're playing dead food McTominay, blood.
Yeah, but Pereira had the bad attitude
Leave it out.
to
No,
leave.
He left because he knows that Jose ain't gonna play him because he's too short.
There's two sides to everything. There's two sides to everything.
that's what I'm trying to say.
But he moved. He left when Jose Mourinho said stay. He said stay and you may get game time. He wanted to leave. He wanted to leave and go play for Valencia where he's going to get first team every game.
Let me tell you something.
Fine.
Yeah?
But that's
let me tell you something. If you believe in the manager and the manager says to you, you're going to get game time, you stay, blood. He's Brazilian, you know. Them man both speak Portuguese. There weren't no breakdown in communication. He said to man, yeah, boom, you can stay and I might play you. And Andrea said, I don't believe you, blood, because look at your track record, blood.
So let's talk about Chelsea, what this means for Chelsea.
No, let's continue.
No.
That's what I'm saying. This man has been backing Mourinho the whole time, bruv.
Yeah.
So you know what it is, yeah?
You made it very clear
the proof is in the pudding, innit?
not in the pudding.
Mourinho ain't improved none of our young players that he came in and he saw.
That's
So
not
who's he
true.
improved?
Lukaku has scored less goals at Man United than he has at Everton, blood, in the league. So boom,
no,
you
we're
can,
talking
and he
about
plays
overall.
90 minutes, so you can hold that, yeah?
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because
That's
he's
completely
played more
different.
games for United because Everton ain't in them competitions.
That's completely different.
has-
Because Everton, they
Rashford is
passed the ball to him.
worse.
Fact.
Martial is worse.
Facts.
Pogba is worse.
Facts.
Everyone's worse, blood.
Facts.
Nobody's improved, blood. The only man that kind of looks like he used to look was Stiff Man Matic.
No,
blood.
that's not true.
Because he brought
No,
Man-
that's
Say Man
not.
United
That's
made
not.
progress this season
That's not true.
compared to
That's
last
not
season.
true.
You see where back
That's
towards
not
the-
true.
you see
The
where
players
back-
who have
They're dead,
improved,
blood.
the players who have improved, yeah, is Smalling has improved. Regardless of what you say.
Smalling was better under LVG. Everyone knows that.
Rubbish. This is the best Smalling has looked.
This is the best
This is the best Smalling.
Bruv, Mike Smalling under LVG was way better than this brother.
Bro,
So why
many
didn't Lovren buy?
Bro, factually,
So why-
how many mistakes he's made this year to the last 5 years?
I agree.
He
Under
is better
LVG,
this
he
season.
made even less mistakes, blood. He was our best centre back.
No.
No, you're wrong.
Akeem,
You're wrong.
Smalling has been good.
No,
But
I'm not,
just
bro.
saying,
Been good. He has been
The fact
good.
that we bought Lindelof, the fact we bought
Yeah.
Bailly.
Where is Lindelof, by the way?
Lindelof's on the bench somewhere.
Another guy that
He's somewhere in Scandinavia.
Another
man.
guy,
Scandinavian, man.
another guy that Jose bought, yeah, and wasted our money, blood. And then he bought Eric Bailly, he's not playing him either. Imagine we go into a final, yeah, and he bought 2 centre backs and none of them are playing, bro.
That's mad.
But that's not his fault.
So what went-
It's
what
the
went
players'
wrong?
fault.
Let's talk about this game. What went wrong? What went wrong this game?
Akeem.
Rants. This
Bro,
game.
I said before the game, and it's on video. Do you know what I mean? Where's Eric Bailly, blood? The biggest game of the
Yeah, you did
season,
say
your
it.
best centre
That's in
back.
the Cheekysport video. You can
And
go check
then
out.
exactly what I said happened. Phil Jones died, blood.
Oh
do you
my God.
think Eden Hazard's not skinning Eric like that and running
Bro,
from big
where
African
listen-
Eric? Eric would have caught, man.
Hey, yo.
And he would have ate him.
Yeah,
blood.
it's true. It's
I'm
true.
telling you.
That's
Oh, is it true, Akeem?
Yeah, it's true. But Jones is dead. Jones is dead though. I always said that.
And he made England and Smalling did it, yeah?
Yeah, that's a joke. That's another joke
Hey,
thing.
listen,
That's another joke thing. That's another joke thing.
Jones got
That don't
injured,
make no
yeah?
sense.
Jones got injured, yeah? I can see Bailly warming up. I'm like, aye, it's on. And then all of a sudden, I see Jones come
Yeah, he's
off.
like, nah, I'm
He
all
came
right,
up with
blood.
a 2-pack bandana, all that right back on the pitch. like he's some hero thing.
Bro.
Fam,
He thought it was a bit. Thought it was Terry Butcher returned.
I'm
Two-pack
telling you.
returns.
Bro, I was there like, no!
Bro, I just wanted
Bro,
to
he's
hear
dead.
that.
He's dead. He's dead.
Bro, he's dead. That's
It's
why. That's why we lost
But
the
he's in
game. You know,
England's
one
squad.
mistake.
Yeah.
It's actually
true.
so peak.
one
Like,
mistake.
It's what makes it worse is that your rivals, Manchester City and Uncle Pep, are doing bits, and you man are just like looking.
Well, 2 years gone. 2 trophies to them. 2 trophies to Man
They got
United.
the league title,
Simple.
though, the league-
No.
The league
The facts
title.
are the facts.
The league title-
Facts are the facts. Yeah, league title is bigger. Don't get me wrong, but people don't forget Pep won nothing last year. Don't forget that.
So is Conte
Don't
going?
forget that.
So is
No.
Conte-
Hold on. Before talking about Conte, don't forget that. Yeah, because
I
is he?
keep
Hold on.
league
Shut up for a
titles.
second, Chris.
Broke every
Shut up for a
record
second,
under the
Chris.
sun.
I don't care about the records because in 20 years' time, man won 1 Premier League trophy in this season. You didn't win 3. You don't get 3 trophies because you broke 3 records. You won 1 Premier League trophy.
And the
Yeah.
League Cup.
The facts are.
And the
The
League
facts
Cup.
are.
And the League Cup.
The facts are next year.
And the League Cup.
The facts are next year is both of their 3rd years. Let's see what happens, innit? Because last year we sweeped Man City. So
You
no one can
didn't.
talk crap.
No, you
We
didn't.
sweeped them. What did they win?
Last season.
Yeah. What did they win last year?
But they battered
Nothing.
you. But they paid you. They battered you.
Look
no?
at this guy. You're clutching, bro. You're
I'm not- that's a
clutching.
fact.
It
They-
doesn't matter how much they batted. They won
They
nothing
finished
last
third.
year.
They finished third. You finished
this
sixth.
guy.
I don't know if you read one of the
6th.
comments, but someone left a comment under our thing that Sir Bobby Charlton said that this has nothing to do between the gap of Manchester City and Manchester United. He believes that it's about the Manchester United of old versus the Manchester United of new. And he's basically saying that we're getting worse and worse as a
Yep.
club. And we're getting
Amen,
so far
Bobby.
away.
And Bobby never wanted Jose in the first place,
You know what I mean?
blood.
And it's like basically. So again, like you always say, bro, focus on
Yeah,
your
let's
club,
focus on
focus
us.
on your club, focus on
Way
your
of
teams.
whack.
Yeah. Do you feel like Manchester United?
But we're
I'm not
It's
hurt.
hurt. No.
I'm not
It's
hurt.
hurt. No. That's not
listen,
even funny.
no. Do you know what?
Imagine a man
Do you know
saying,
what I'm not hurt?
No, but that's because we
Chris.
look like Arsenal.
No, Jermaine.
That's like when he's coming in here talking about 04 Invincible.
No, Jermaine. Do you know what? Jermaine.
Bruv, are you mad?
Jermaine, do you know what I'm not hurt?
My little nephews that put it, you have mustaches and beards now.
Yeah, real
You
talk.
know what's going
Hold
on?
on.
You are hurt, bro.
Hold on. Do you
You
know
are
what?
hurt.
Hold
The
on.
way you're looking at him, when you're looking at Big
I'm
J,
not going
it's like
on.
Big J's talking to his son.
Listen, yeah, I'm
It's like he's
girl
talking
in
to his son
04.
right now.
I'm now married with 2 kids. That's how long ago that is.
Bro.
And all these idiots saying,
serious.
81 points, we would have won the league. Bruv, no.
That's some nonsense.
That-
I didn't say
bruv,
that. I didn't say
listen,
that.
yeah.
That is
Listen,
scary.
the league has
Scary.
only been won, 3 times, since the start of the Premier League with 81 or less, blood. No, you don't win the league. The average points is 84 to 86 points to win the league. So we had a crap season.
Yeah.
We finished 3rd or 4th anyway with them points. That's nonsense. So man could bin them dead stats as well, bro.
But the
Man always coming out with these dead stats.
the
Oh, it's
fact-
because of City.
but
They
you
done
know-
a mad thing. No.
Hey,
We weren't good enough anyway, blood.
it's true. But the fact
Stop
is,
your crap, man. I'm not
pissing
hearing
me
it.
off, Rand.
That's it.
the fact is,
Rant's the truth, man.
The fact is, the whole of the top 6, besides Man City's, had not a great season. If Liverpool don't win the Champions League, not a good season.
If Liverpool don't win the Champions League, they still had a better season than us. I don't care.
Relatively.
No, they've had a better season than us. You know why, bro? Because the harmony in that dressing room is sky high.
My days. Here we go. Again.
They've got a clear
Stuff that don't matter. Stuff that don't matter.
It matters.
It don't matter.
That's Liverpool gas, man.
Nah, they've got
It don't matter. It don't matter.
They've got a clear.
Ran stuff don't matter.
Shut up, blood.
Bro,
All you man, second your hype in it,
Bro,
because these men have a very clear direction in which they're going, bruv. They know what targets that they want, and they can build on whatever they have, blood. They've already got Cater in the bag, blood. These men have a direction, bruv. What's Jose gonna do? Go and buy 5 men and they all die like Sanchez died, like Pogba died, because it's dead system, blood.
Bro.
Liverpool have a system of football that works. The same with Tottenham. If they bring in 2 or 3 men, then they're strengthening on foundations. What's the foundations of Manchester United?
As things stand.
Ain't nothing, blood. If we never had De Gea, blood, we wouldn't finish in the top 4, blood.
As things stand, you're right. I agree with you.
Bruv, we're crap, blood, and I'm tired of people making excuses for us.
It's not excuses. I'm not making excuses.
We're not crap because of the players. We're crap because of Jose.
But the fact is, Jose. Hold on.
LVG.
So what?
No, Jermaine.
So what, blood?
No, Jermaine.
So what?
The fact is, we had 3 managers in the last 4 years. Yeah.
So?
The fact is, when do you ever blame the players, or when do you blame the manager? Exactly. When do you? No, it's true. When do you?
Get into this again.
You know when you blame the manager after 2 years and we haven't improved.
When
2 years and we won 2 trophies last year.
When you tell the fans you're going to start either Martial or Lukaku, you don't start either. When you're playing a system where you're playing 4 at the back, 2 DMs in front of that, against the team that were there to soak up pressure, just lean on them. Fam, when you're in the ring and you're going against the man who's leaning, what do? You start left hooking man till he's on the ground.
That's it.
Why did we go into that ring? Akeem, don't justify it.
I'm not justifying.
Yeah, cool.
No, I'm not justifying.
That
What I'm saying is,
that final was horrible.
And then man comes out.
Hold on.
The man comes out after the game and says, "If I played the way Chelsea played, blood, you play like that every week, blood."
Hold on.
Like, you're moaning. And the thing is as well, he's too concerned about what the media think and what the media say.
It's true.
They're asking man questions. He's saying, I'm going to go in. I'll be reading what you lot say this summer. Well, shut up and sort out the squad about your reading papers for the summer.
That's it, bruv.
Like, certain things, I just think, like, it's irrelevant. Do you know what I mean? Don't talk about Lukaku, whether you wanted to play or not. You're still the gaffer. You can still make the decision. You brought man in 72 minutes. Bruv, it's just a trash.
And why did man wait 70 minutes to make a change?
I'll be honest with you. Playing dead is cool. There's more than... Listen, if you want your eggs poached, if you want your eggs fried, if you want your eggs boiled, if you want your eggs...
It, blood.
However you want it, rude boy. Eggs Benedict, I don't care. There's many ways to
Hollandaise
cook an egg.
sauce in that.
Yeah? Hollandaise sauce. Yeah? All I'm saying is, if it comes on the plate and it's dead food, it's dead food, fam. Simple as that. It's simple as that.
But I tell you one thing. I'm gonna say one sentence about that. One sentence and I'm done. Simple fact is, bro, I don't back anyone else in the world more than Mourinho to turn. Hold on. Not to play good football. Not to suddenly bring some 18-year-old Don through the ranks, but to win. Because that's what it's about. That's what he does.
Yeah, it is about. That's why he died in that final, innit? What did we win, blood?
But that final says a lot. Conte's never won a cup.
Wait, Rants.
Listen, kids, go check your statistics. Conte's never won a cup.
Bro, that final.
Never won a final.
That final
in his life.
That final was Mourinho's chance.
Is that true?
Newcastle.
Is that true? He's never won a final.
Bro, go and check it from Juve days, everything. He's never won a cup final. He's on this Klopp thing. You know how I always get onto Klopp don't win finals, yeah? Apparently Conte's worse than that.
It's all well and good you man talking about Mourinho winning, yeah. This was my man's time to turn the season around and win a trophy, and he died, blood. End of story, innit?
Yeah, okay.
Man died, bruv.
Okay.
A man died to his old club, the same club, that man got sacked and he blamed the players where they turned up for Conte.
But the fact is...
They turned up for Conte, blood.
What was you doing?
What do you mean?
Your rant just now, geezer.
What do you mean what I was doing? What do you mean what I was doing? Man said Mourinho's a winner. He's a winner. He's a winner.
What did he win on Saturday, blood?
No.
He will back it.
Bro, when it's all when it's all said when it's all said and done,
Mourinho's gonna turn us around and we're gonna get bent over by Man City again, blood. That's what's gonna happen, blood.
Rants is jarring. I'm not gonna lie. Rants is jarring.
When it's all said and done, man is one of the greatest managers of all time.
Right.
And he's one of the greatest managers at this stage now.
Big up.
Yes, simple. He's done.
Let's
Move
keep
on.
pushing.
Whatever you want to say about it.
We've already spoken about Liverpool and the fact that we feel like are Liverpool favourites to win the Champions League?
Nah, they're not.
What? Favourites?
They might be in the bookies, but they're not in my world.
Bookies is trying to spin you, bro. He's trying to make you put in £100 on that.
Listen,
I put £100 on Liverpool to lose, blood. £100 Liverpool to lose. I got a bet, blood.
You don't think Salah's gonna do it?
Bro, it don't matter about no Salah, blood.
No Salah.
I'm telling you, yeah, like as you saw it in the Chelsea United game, yeah, in finals.
But we just spoke about their harmony and that.
No, hey, let me finish, bruv, you egg, blood. You know them ones there, blood. What got for premature ejaculation and that, blood? Calm down, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I was talking about the banjos.
In finals, I will back here the team that can play crap and still win. That's Real Madrid. They don't even have to play well.
Bro, that's
but Liverpool doesn't come in gas.
It's funny as well because Real Madrid are not like they're not on their best form at the moment as well. So
funny thing is that they squeezed through last couple of rounds.
Yeah, they squeezed through.
They got through.
They squeezed through.
Man, United could have done with some squeezing through. I'll tell you that.
Alright, listen, guys, we'll see. Let us know in the comments below. One, what did you think of the FA Cup final?
Amazing.
What do you think of Conte's future at Chelsea? We didn't even get to get into that. We're supposed to have a Chelsea fan in today.
He did say he was
wasn't able to make it.
He's gonna respect the contract.
He wears a wig, bruv.
Jesus.
Obviously. Obviously, William's been linked to coming to Manchester United.
Yeah, we saw him in the car park, blood. He dipped early, bro, before the celebrations. He took that picture, he put the cup emojis in front of
all over Conte's body. So
and Costa done that as well, blood. He scrubbed out man's name and that. The Brazilians don't like him, fam.
Hey, you know Costa called William like, I told you, he's a pagan.
Bro, when it gets to the World Cup, them man are cussing him. They put him in the dressing room, just cussing, man.
All right, so before we get into some of these World Cup squads, let's talk about Arsenal's future.
There's no need.
And
Emery.
Mikel Arteta. Well, we'll talk about Arteta, and then today they've been linked to Emery. So by the time this comes out, it could be.
It could be announced.
Nah, it's not going to be that close.
A lot of fans were outraged by Arteta. What were Arsenal thinking by potentially?
I don't know why man was so outraged.
Well, you're happy.
Oh, well, you're happy with it?
It's what we wanted. Huh?
What do you mean? Is what you wanted?
You wanted Wenger out, yeah.
It's what we wanted.
You wanted Wenger out.
Well, you was a Wenger out.
But I'm Arsenal, innit? It's Arsenal first at the end of the day, innit? I love Monsieur Wenger.
Here we go.
But it's Arsenal, innit? At the end of the day, innit? I was
So
an
who-
Arsenal fan before Wenger, innit? I was an Arsenal fan after that.
Why did man blow a kiss? Why did he blow a kiss?
Talk, man. So
man blow a
what do you
kiss?
think about Arteta? If Arteta was to come in, do you reckon he'll be able to?
So we have to back our man. Yeah, and this is what everyone wanted. So I don't know why everyone was crying for and saying, "Well, what is this Arteta?" Like it's mad, but they even had.
What did you think about the 50 million?
Well, at first I was crying about that, but then when I delved in and done some research, I found out that 50 million is way above what we usually get in terms of average means.
Net spend.
You think that you
net
feel
spend.
like in terms of net spend, but then in terms of the fact that Arsenal want to start competing again, like in the old days.
Yeah. But
Do you
that's
feel
why
like it's gonna be enough?
that's why we got the
And the reason why we're talking about net spend, but fam, they've got rid of so much man to get that Ozil contract. It's like who else are they going to get rid of?
That's mad.
Like who else are they really going to sell?
Santi
like
Cazorla.
you guys.
Big up Santi. Big up Santi.
The poor man's Deco, like I said a couple of years ago, and he still ain't played since.
He's not poor man's Deco. He's poor man's Iniesta.
Yeah,
Right, no, bro.
Villarreal
That means he's a real poor man.
Yeah.
Don't compare him to Iniesta. Sorry,
so
don't compare him to Iniesta.
Santi Cazorla has
Please.
actually left Arsenal.
Yeah, he got bored.
And
Damn
Iniesta's retired.
Yeah, yes.
Bruv, that's mad.
Legendary.
Fabulous pictures.
Yeah, stay there till 1 a.m. in the morning.
I
Mad.
think that was a bit extra though. Man could have just came back in the morning, like.
I know.
Like you're Iniesta, blood. Like you got a lifetime pass there. You didn't need to sneak there. You know, it's like, bruv, there's passion, and then it's
No,
like,
but I'm not gonna lie. Iniesta's mad.
if he done that in the winter, I'd have rated it more, innit?
Bro,
Man's all barefoot and that. Like,
bro, do you know the maddest thing about Iniesta? Obviously, anyone who watches La Liga, yeah, when he's playing in like in an away game, let's say, but when he comes off, everyone claps. Everyone stands up and gives him a clap because of what he done for Spain. They obviously won the World Cup. Bro, everyone, even if it's the opposite team, they all stand up and clap him off the pitch.
Yeah, he's a legend, bro.
He's a legend. Everyone in
He's
Spain
actually
loves him.
you know, like when you sit down and you think about Iniesta,
He's a real legend.
You're like, that's a legend. Like,
I can't remember the last England player that's been like that. Probably Beckham.
Yeah, Beckham, bro.
Beckham's the only one that everyone likes.
Everyone likes.
You like Beckham, innit? Even.
I love Beck.
But everyone loves Becks, bro.
Everyone loves Becks.
But you like...
Did you see Beck's at the royal wedding?
Yeah, of course.
Look like James Bond out there. Go on, son. Hopefully I'm
But then again, the only Man United player that you probably didn't like was Keane.
I hated every Manchester United player. I hated them all. Becks wasn't Manchester United in his art.
You
You saw what Beck's done. You saw what Beck's done at Real Madrid. Come on, man. Beck's wanted the lights.
No, bro, he still goes to Man United games still.
Yeah, he's got to win. He's got to show up. He's got to do that, innit?
So anyway, big up Iniesta as well. Big up Buffon. Big up some of the legends who's obviously retired.
Buffon,
this season.
Buffon went out like Scarface, blood.
What about you? Listen, we got off the subject. I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think about Arsenal and Arteta? Like, is there anything like, what were your Arsenal mates saying? Like, were they pissed about it? Or is it just like another thing? Like, it's just Arsenal and you don't really care at this point.
I think whoever's going to become the next manager is going to be under a lot of pressure in their first year.
Damn straight.
Anyway.
Yeah. Damn
and
straight.
I think Arteta is a little bit of one of those cheap. I'll be disappointed. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be disappointed with Arteta because you're leaving Wenger for Arteta. Like Arteta's not even a legend at your own club. It's not even like it's Vieira or something or Henry.
That's the
like what is
Arteta?
Arteta's an Everton man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's rude that Vieira wanted?
You may as well get Tim Cahill or something.
It was rude that they I understand why he's done this.
You want to go to Manchester City?
But no, it was rude when they just said, come and have a little interview. Like the token gesture, as Pat said.
Yeah.
Because Patrick Vieira...
He should have definitely been in the running.
He should be ahead of Arteta.
Yeah, but I thought Patrick Vieira didn't want it. I thought he's at New
No,
York.
he wants it.
I thought he wants it because
Yeah,
I
but
thought
Patrick
I thought he's in the cut waiting for Pep to retire.
But Vieira went Man City in it on the mercenary thing, and a lot of man didn't forgive him for that. So
no, but he's going Nice now. Man's up for the Nice.
He's going Nice now.
You think he wants to go Nice of Arsenal? Come on.
No, that's taking the mick.
He's taking the mick.
So what about Henry? He's up for the job.
Forget T.O. Jackson.
You're just trying to...
CTO.
CTO. Funny, the man that they built a statue for, Arsenal fans don't even like.
Henry needs to come to United, blood, and Big Jose's number 2.
It's so funny, yeah? In a few years, they're going to remove that statue from outside.
Yeah, they are.
Because he's on crud.
Damn, you see, all of a sudden now T.O. wants to be Michael, you see? I told you about T.O.
All right, cool. Yeah, let us know, Arsenal fans, let us know.
And another thing about Henry, he said, make me a serious offer. Are you for real, bro?
Yeah, but that Sky contract's peace, blood.
That's all he keeps
25
on.
M's, blood. You have to give him some serious money.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
5 million a year, blood, man's on.
Bro, these times
you want me for the low.
And that PJ as well, that private jet, blood.
Bro, tell him no.
And he gets to come down to Carrington twice a week as well.
Kissing your Highbury floor and that when he scored the final goal.
He's a Leo, innit? He's a Leo.
Oh,
his character is all about, it's about, I need attention. And when the gas is on and the gas is right, it's perfect.
All right, let me just quickly talk about what I'm kind of outraged about. I'm outraged by this Spanish team still.
Okay, so
World Cup.
So Herrera didn't make the squad.
I understand everything.
Bellerin didn't make the squad.
Apart from Alonso, I don't understand
how Marcos Alonso made Team of the Year but hasn't made the World Cup squad.
Bro, when you play in England, the Spanish don't rate you.
Spanish don't rate you, yeah.
They don't. That's just how it is.
That's why most of the Spanish play in Spain. Yeah. That's why. Because they don't.
That's why. The Spanish team is always Real Madrid and Barcelona together.
Maybe a bit of Atletico. Maybe a bit of Atletico now.
What's the strife?
We've got a couple Bilbao.
Yeah, they do it just for the culture and that. But really, you know what I mean?
Costa.
Get the Basques
a bit
in.
of the Basque, innit?
Yeah, but really and truly, yeah, like the facts are, when you play in England, them man are not really checking for you. That's why David Silva and Juan Mata and them man always got overlooked, bro.
Yeah.
Even when David Silva went, it was like, yeah, you're not starting, fam. You know what I mean?
That's
Because you play for Man City, bro. Man City are bug, bro. Like, we're in the grand scheme of football, no one cares about City. It's just like David Silva, when they talk about best number 10s in the world, bro, like, man talk about Ozil ahead of David Silva. It's like people forget he exists, bro. You know what I mean? Because
That's kind of true, though.
Because he played for Man City, they're dead. It's the same with Aguero.
Yeah, but he's but obviously, like, now they're
if Aguero had any ambition, and he wasn't just on making peas, blood, he could have gone and played for Real Madrid.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm glad you said Aguero.
You're trying to say he just went for peas?
He's a mercenary, blood. Most of them Man City players are mercenary.
Aguero?
Blood, listen, when you think when Robinho and them man was signing for Man City, it was because of the blue
I
shirt.
ain't gonna lie.
blood.
Even the way he announced that he's gonna leave in 2020.
Robinho got the wrong club, innit? Yeah.
Them man are mercenaries, blood. Like most of these men had never heard of Man City, blood. The agent just said, "Yo, Moolah," and they went, bro.
What did you think about Icardi not making the Argentina?
I thought it was a joke thing because he's been one of the best players in Serie A, obviously, and it's like
29 goals.
Obviously, the thing is with Argentina though is it annoys me, that team is not that good somehow. Do you know why? Because bro,
you know why? Because balance is everything in football.
It's so mad.
And you know what?
Even just now, I was asking my bedroom, what do you play? Do you play 2 with a Messi behind the 2? Yeah,
you do.
Or
You play Messi in the creator role.
Fam, man.
My bedroom goes, yeah, man's playing 3, Messi behind the 3 and 2 DMs.
Bro,
So I was like,
and then still,
at the back.
even with that, you still got man like Di Maria on the bench. Yeah. You still got Di Maria on the bench.
What, you still rate Di Maria?
Yeah, but
Bro, he's still good. He's still good enough to bang.
He's still good enough to bang.
He's a mercenary as well, though.
He is.
Like, bro, what you gotta realize is, Messi, if Messi is willing to sacrifice himself here for the team, Argentina have a chance, blood. And they just
how would he do that though?
Let him drop deeper, brother, and just play a more creative role, blood.
So like a 10 and then put in front of him.
He can't be the focal point of the team. If he is, they're gonna lose, blood, because they don't have the balance, innit? It's always been about the balance. That's why they never played Messi and Tevez, because it didn't work. And it could work, bruv. If Messi wants to sacrifice himself for the team, it could work. Same way Ronaldo sacrificed himself for Portugal bare times, played up front when he didn't want to, because they didn't have a striker. You know what I mean? Like Messi was always like, "No, I'm the guy, blood."
Out of those man rants, who is the truth? In my opinion. I'll still play Higuain before Aguero.
Bro, he's got the experience.
Higuain, bro, Higuain as a finisher. No, but as a finisher. To come on to Messi, to come on to Messi's balls. Yeah, my man.
You need to pause that, fam. That was horrible.
What?
To come on to Messi's balls.
It don't matter, man. It's football we're talking, innit? Come on to Messi's balls, It's hard.
Pause.
Balls. All right, we said it too many times now.
Oh, that was horrible. You need to pass the mic.
We said it too many times, innit?
What about quickly? What did you think about Martinez picking Benteke to be part of Belgium's club?
You know what? That's a joke. That's the biggest joke.
He needed a presence, innit? Like, just in case Lukaku wasn't there, blood. You know what it's like.
Hold on. Did Origi get into the team?
Innit, Jose?
Did Origi get into the team?
Oh, I don't even know.
No, there's no way Benteke got in.
They got Michi, blood.
Remember everyone used to.
So no Origi.
They brought Michi Batshuayi, blood. And
and
Mertens, blood.
No, Origi ain't in the team.
Origi's not in the team.
Of course he's not, blood.
Bro, instead of Benteke.
And Chadley from West Brom's in the team as well.
Dead food Origi, blood.
Hey,
Martinez did that.
Goes on championship players, innit?
Yeah.
Martinez should go to Arsenal.
Martinez is a fool anyway, bruv. You know that.
Hey, Januzaj's in the team though.
Exactly. Who does he even play for now, blood?
Who? Januzaj?
Yeah.
Real Sociedad.
You see what I mean? Who got time for that, bro? Januzaj died. Bruv, the fact man gave him the number 11, he died, blood.
Bro, big up Real Sociedad, innit?
Is there any teams in particular that you guys are tipping off to win this World Cup? Like the German team. I don't know a lot of them, but apparently they're like a lot of youngsters.
Bro, at the end of the day,
Bundesliga
every World Cup, there's certain teams that you just can't look past. But the Italians aren't in it. But when they're in it, they always make life hard for people. The Germans and the Spaniards, you have to look at, bro. France always bottle it, even though they've got the players. I don't think that they have the right balance of experience and youth. I think their team's a bit too young.
Successful?
2002?
2002. That was the Zidane headbutt.
Yeah.
And then they won
that was 2006.
No, that was 2006.
Oh, that was.
And he lost.
They lost that game.
And then,
that was when Cannavaro won the Ballon d'Or that season.
Yeah.
Who won Ballon d'Or that year?
Cannavaro.
Joke things.
No, he deserved it.
I think France's squad. I think France don't have the experience now. The squad's still quite young. Their best players are 24 and below. So I think that in the later stages they won't do it, bro. Like if I had to tip, Brazil look nice as well. They look nice as well.
And were you guys surprised when Martial didn't make the French?
I wasn't because...
You guys weren't surprised?
I wasn't because Deschamps does these things, blood. Deschamps are madman.
Bro, still Benzema's still not in the team.
Yeah, exactly.
Man's some joker.
He doesn't like Benzema.
No, but we know he don't like.
He doesn't like Benzema.
I didn't know he didn't like Martial.
No, it's not that he don't like Martial, but
he doesn't really like him.
Benzema was guaranteed to not be in the team. No matter how many goals he scored.
No, because remember the Euros, he brought Martial to the Euros and didn't play him, bruv. That's what he's like, bruv. Like he just doesn't really fancy, man. Like And you can't really hold that against him, innit? Like, that's he's just a dickhead.
So can I ask for everyone else, what's your thoughts on England's team and their chances?
Champions.
Bruv, that is banter, bruv. When I saw that squad, I'm thinking, how bloody Voldemort Shelby didn't get in,
Yeah, Bear Man wanted John Joe Shelby.
Bruv, he's a baller,
Nah, he's a
fam.
little baller, though. I'm not gonna lie.
And wheelchair as well.
Who
Like,
should've
you
gone
gotta
in-
take
Oh, you
wheelchair,
thought,
bruv.
weird. You
You have-
Who should have gone in?
I never
Who should
thought
have gone
I'd
out
hear
there?
Rand say that, you know.
Bruv,
wheelchair, don't
bruv, if Jack will,
like,
bruv,
he's got to do the backhanded compliment
if
thing.
he's fit, he has to go, bruv, because he's
Yeah, but
Did you see when he came out? Like, you know what? It's time I had my say. At the end of the day, I think I should have made the squad.
You should
It's
have.
the fittest I've been. It's the best I've played in many years in my life.
Agreed.
Many years in my
Is that what he
career.
said?
Yeah, but we came out on
Agreed.
like, well, what do you think of that?
Yeah.
Aki, what do you think
No,
of
I
that?
think it's true, yeah. It's true, but he's a bit confident, innit?
Nah.
To say that. He's a bit confident.
You should be confident, bruv. He's a very good player,
You
bruv.
see Joe Hart have a word with him.
Hey, Joe Hart said it's Moyes' fault.
Is that what he said?
Hey,
Joe Hart
take some
came out,
responsibility.
Is that actually what he said? Bro, what about Torino when he was letting in like 5 goals a game?
Now, Joe Hart has got some nerve, blood. It's the washing up liquid on his marigolds, mate. He's spilling everything, bruv. I'm telling ya. Kit Kat
I'm not
fingers.
gonna lie, sometimes when you get pushed out of a big club and that, it can
No,
mess
but
up your
no,
confidence.
Nah,
but
Joe,
no,
no, it
no,
was
no.
Pep that
No,
ruined
yeah,
him
yeah,
out.
Yeah, it's
No, no.
beat him.
Bro,
It's like,
bro,
I feel like that rattled him.
Hey, Jay. The only reason I don't like Joe Hart anymore is from when he was when they lost to before they faced Iceland. My man started to come out of all of those lines like, oh, we can't lose to these guys. Like he's one of those
Bro,
people.
I hate it when he doesn't talk like a lie.
Like no, you can't do that.
Yeah, don't know why he did that
I
still.
thought it was John Terry light, innit?
There's
It
no-
was on them ones.
There's nothing worse than
remember.
talking crud about a team and then you need to walk into your net to
Yeah.
get the ball out.
You know,
It's
like
oh.
that. The ball went
it's-
through him as well,
It went
like-
through me like, I gotta go.
That's
get
what I
it.
mean. Man forgot to wash the shampoo off
washed
his
up.
gloves, blood. Man, like head and shoulders, bruv. He's a pagan.
But what do you think about England's chances?
No,
then?
I'm actually
You know what,
like,
with
kind of
England-
happy.
You
Go
never
on,
know.
Chris,
You
go
never-
on,
You never
Chris.
know with England.
England are
What do you
dead
mean
food.
never know? You mean you can win it?
3 lines
On the shirt is coming.
No, it's not, blood. You know them ones there? Man, I got Calamity Cahill and Quagmire, blood. Man, like Phil Jones. We're finished, blood. What are you talking about? And John Stones.
Quagmire.
That back line is bleeding, fam.
No,
my
It doesn't
days.
matter. It don't matter who's in goal. It's a joke. You know them ones there, like. You know what I mean?
I like
Rashford's
different-
confidence is low. You know what I mean? Harry Kane will probably lose his shooting boots like he did at the Euros
Lingard
and be
won't
hitting the
start.
corner flag from free kicks.
Concern Ali, mate.
You know what I mean?
And it's mad again. It's mad because I don't know what formation.
No, but
I wanna
you know
play.
the truth is.
Like, I don't even know what my system.
Man like Sidegate,
I don't
blood.
know if I want to.
Sidegate.
No, Sidegate's playing 5 at the back. He already decided, bruv. That's why he's brought all
That's
the
why
men.
that's why there's so many
There's
wing
like
backs.
10
Man
wingers.
What is
like
that?
Sidegate,
10
blood.
wingers.
A man brought Fabian Delph. You know what I'm
Delph
saying?
brought
But then he
Young.
put him down as a midfielder. Man, Ashley Young as well, blood. The flying Malteser, bruv.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
That's on.
Bruv, it is
Nah,
dead.
nah.
Bruv, it is a joke. When you look at that team, it is absolutely disgraceful, blood. I'm
But on a
sorry,
serious
yeah.
note, I think, look, if they should play, yeah, he's not going to play, but Vardy should actually play. Because at least Vardy, when he gets a chance, like Kane, he's going to.
No, but Vardy's an impact player for
No, but
me.
I feel England's going to only get like 2 chances a game, yeah? If you don't score them, that's it.
That's it. That's your chances. Yeah.
Give them the
Because
Kane and
every single game,
Vardy.
there's always
Give them the
clear-cut
Kane and
chances.
Vardy. Kane and Vardy would bury it. That's it.
Cool.
Where are the creative players?
Exactly.
We just got
there is no
Loftus-Cheek.
creative players.
Loftus-Cheek's the only
Man
guy
got
who's
Ruben,
who's
blood.
a baller. Yeah, that's it. We just got Ruben.
Yeah,
That's it.
creative player would have been
Hendo.
Voldemort, blood. They should have bought Shelby,
yeah,
blood,
Shelby would've done
because he
that.
can spray, fam.
Yeah.
Got Hendo, though.
I'm not gonna lie.
Head though, yeah.
Man, like Horrendoson,
Alright,
blood.
cool. Guys, let us know in the comments below.
Horrendoson, blood.
Hey, let us know in the comments
Shocking
below
baller.
what World Cup team you guys think is going to be the best this season. Let us know what you think about the England squad as well. And if you can, let us know what system. You get me? Let me know your 11. You know what I mean? Let me know what your formation is saying. I know a couple of you man play Championship Manager and that. You get me? Let us know in the comments below, man.
I'm back in Brazil anyway. I don't care.
Hey, old school, man. Hey, all black brothers are Brazilian when it comes to the World Cup.
That's
you know?
it, blood.
Yellow shirts all around.
Always,
London.
blood.
Samba time, innit?
Everybody's
what I'm
everybody's
saying,
got a
bro.
yellow shirt. Anyway, man, you've been here with myself, Big J.
Mourinho, Akeem.
Mr. Heritage.
And it's rants. Jose out.
Hey, man, make sure you follow us, man.
Who got the most
They'll
assists
go
in
to
Champions
Arsenal.
League?
They'll go to
So
Arsenal.
you trying to Henderson ain't getting to no top 16.
What, your top 6?
Not even outing.
What, Xhaka or Hendo?
Yeah, I'd rather have Xhaka than
Nah,
Hendo.
see, that's what I'm saying.
Hendo's dead food. Hendo's dead food.
Nah, bro.
He's dead
Xhaka
food.
is just guaranteed a yellow card every
He's dead
game.
food.
That's what he's
Yeah,
guaranteed.
that's a myth as well for starters.
And
If
plus,
he does get almost a yellow card,
In
almost
terms
every
of Liverpool as a club, as the stat chart, you've underachieved. In terms of what Klopp has done with that team,
we haven't underachieved.